three affirmations that I love to use more than any others, and I find them very, very powerful. I find that they align you back to yourself and bring you home. And sometimes we need little verbal reminders to bring us back into our center. And these are my favorite three, and I want to share them. And I also want to share a little tapping point in the body, which is actually what we call the small intestine 3 in the meridians. And it's right here on the side of the palm on both sides. And when you are saying an affirmation, you tap it in. You tap it into that point, and it just goes into a deeper layer within the body. And I really love to do that. And actually, you can really embody these affirmations in any way that feels good. And this is when affirmations become really powerful, is when you bring real feeling, real meaning to the words that you're saying, and real intention. Because the more intent we have behind the words, the more powerful they are. So I'm Antonia, this is my channel. I love to talk about deep self-awareness, emotional healing, and the energies in the soul contract that are put in place to give you those wonderful challenges to help you on your soul's evolution here on Earth. So, my favorite affirmation is going to be the one that we start with. And this is, I am in command of my life. I am in command of my life, and a lot of times we want to be in control. This is the ego, and the ego wants to be in control so it can feel safe. Because when you control things around you, nothing can go wrong, or so you think. But we are never in control. We are a boat sailing on an ocean, and the ocean is life, and it throws stuff at us like sharks and whales and storms and whirlpools and giant waves and tsunamis. We cannot control it. What we can do is take command of our ship, and we can hoist the sails, we can put on a life jacket, we can tuck on into the cabin, we can be in command of ourselves and our ship, but we cannot always be in control. So this is a really lovely one for people to learn to just relax and let go. And a really lovely thing to do when you're saying this statement is to really straighten your body and come into that commanding energy. Especially good when you're feeling fearful or anxious, which is all to do with feeling out of control for the future. So you say, shoulders back, spine straight, I am in command of my life. I'm in command of my life. And again, you can tap that into the side of your hand. I am in command of my life. And it's also really nice when you do affirmations. I have my legs crossed now, but to put both feet on the ground. Just feel the energy of the earth, feel the connection. Lower your shoulders, put your head and your spine straight, and breathe in energy from source and from the ground. And remember that you are an incredibly interconnected being that's just having a physical experience. I am in command of my life. So that's my first one. The second one is, I am unconditionally loved and supported. The reason I say this one a lot is because a lot of us can carry a deep shame for who we are, for what we do, for what we've done in the past, for our failures, for what we look like. And shame is one of the most low vibration kind of energies, and we always want to be shifting out of shame and moving up the levels of consciousness to acceptance and peace and appreciation and gratitude. And so being unconditionally loved is, oh, whatever I do, I am loved. Whatever I've done, I am loved. And it's all okay. This is not a green card through the stuff that we do that is the decisions we make that aren't good and kind, but it is a knowing that I am absolutely loved and supported always, because you are, and I am, all of us are, and we are never alone. Never. And it feels like we can be alone because physically there maybe not be people around us who are supporting us and loving us, but there are others who we cannot see or touch or sense, but they are there. Some people can really connect to them, whether it's angels or your healing team or your guides, or feeling a connection to God. But I am always unconditionally loved and supported, and it gives me that little sense of courage and realization of, it's all okay. It's all okay. Life is a game and I'm playing it. And the third one is a little bit of a mixed one, but I do it before every session with a client. I do it when I'm feeling a little out of sorts and a little out of alignment with myself. And it's great for me because I can be very in my head and very ungrounded. It's all my 5s and 8s and my soul contract. And this one, you do need your feet on the ground. And it is, you can pick the words that feel good. I am centered. I am whole. I am still. I am peaceful. I am grounded. I am at peace. I am centered. I am whole. I am stable. I am focused. I am aligned. I am grounded. I am centered. I am peaceful. I am whole. I am grounded. I am aligned. And it's the one that brings you like this. So when a situation has pulled you and frazzled you and pulled you out of yourself, this is the one that brings in and tightens and brings you back. And you can imagine as you're saying this with your eyes shut, with your feet on the ground, all the parts of you flowing and pulling in, like the sails of a ship pulling together, knitting together. I am at peace, I am centered, I am here, I am stable, I am grounded, I am calm, I am one, I am whole. Anything that feels good. You can see it's a little bit of a mixed one, and I chuck in the words as they come intuitively to me, because I know they're the ones I need to hear. So those are the 3. I absolutely love them. They feel very, very joyful for me to use, and just use them whenever you feel like it. Write them on a post-it, whatever. And until next time, I wish you a very beautiful rest of your day.